Hello guys, it's Mirati and welcome to my channel. Okay, so it's my very first video, and for that we're gonna see 5 things that the first half of Gen Z should remember from their childhood, while the other half of Gen Z might not have any memories about it. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that came up to my mind was the Diddle franchise. If you don't know who Diddle is, I'm gonna put a picture here. I remember when I was little, I was obsessed with everything related to Diddles. I had the plushies, I had pens, crayons, I had like keychains, I had diaries with like Diddle on top of it. And the most known item from the Diddle franchise is surely the paper. And I remember that I was collecting them and that I made sure to have one of each on which I wouldn't write anything, because for me it was like collecting something precious. Oh, and there were also those papers in which like you needed to scrap the picture of Diddle, and there would have like a perfume that would come out of it, and mostly it was like flowery scents. Okay, so the second thing that I remember from my childhood, well, more my early teenagers, is Tumblr. Okay, for those who don't know what Tumblr is, it's a mini blogging platform on which people would post text, but like really short text, more like quotes. They would post selfies, they would post like aesthetic images, videos, and also music recommendation. I think that like Tumblr was really Pinterest 1.0. And I think a little bit like now we have like the TikTok girls, at that time we had the Tumblr girls. Okay, so the third thing that I remember as a kid was coming back from school and watching Disney Channel. For me, that was when they had top tier shows, and I could name that shows like Hannah Montana, That's a Raven, The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, and The Cruise Life of Zack and Cody. We had The Wizard of Waverly Place. Those shows marked my childhood, and I think I'm not the only one. I'm sure that every kid that grew up watching Hannah Montana could now sing every song without making any mistakes in the lyrics. And for those who grew up watching Disney Channel, I'm sure everyone remembers the moment when the actors came and said, "And you're watching Disney Channel." That was amazing. I think it was one of my favorite moments watching Disney Channel. Okay, so the fourth thing that I remember is MSN. Okay, so MSN, the messenger like platform. I remember coming home from school and turning on the computer, the only one that we had in the house, and turning on MSN to talk with my friends, even though I had been with them all day at school. And even though nowadays it's normal to text one another, I remember how excited I was when I could message my friends and I could see if they were connected or not. If they were connected and I wanted to talk to them, I either send them a message directly or I would send them a whiz. If you guys know what a whiz is, God, I would send like 30 of them in a row. And it was the first time too that we would use emojis. And there were also those like 5-second animations that we could send each other. I remember the one with the pig, which was like pretty hilarious for me at that time. I remember that I could spend hours talking with my friends on MSN. And when I said hours, of course, it's until bedtime, which was like around 8, 9, so yeah. Okay, so the last thing that the first half of Gen Z will remember, but the second half may not remember, is online games. And when I'm talking about online games, I'm talking about Club Penguin, Movie Star Planet, Stardoll, and there were also like platforms on which there was like tons of games, and usually it was girls' game. I think the website name is Girls Go Game or something like that, in which you had like 100 of games. Okay, so these games were so fun to play at. Like Club Penguin, you had your little avatar, which was a penguin, and in the game you could talk with other players, you could change your penguin's color. I don't quite remember if we had like a house to decorate too, but I remember that there were a lot of mini games in the game. And the same goes to Movie Star Planet, in which you're like a movie star and you could like buy any outfit, any fashion outfit. There was a lot of different hairstyles that you could have with a lot of different colors. You could have pets, you could decorate a house, you could play mini games in the games. I remember of the quiz one, which is like a trivia quiz. You had to have like general knowledge to answer those questions. I think that those games were really fun to play at. I wonder if the younger generation now play those games or not. And I don't know if they know the existence of them, but I'm sure that they would have a lot of fun on it. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I've unlocked some childhood memories for you. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment down below what is your favorite memory from your childhood. I hope I'll see you guys later, but for the time being, take care of you, and I'll see you. Bye!